Hey, what's up, my little TCL Scorpion 72? Can't believe a week's gone by since San Diego Comic Con. So I'm gonna look at some of the highlights and my favorites of the show and what I'm looking forward to and what my wallet's crying about. First up, we have Lando Calrissian in the Black Series of Star Wars. Finally, we get the smuggler and con man himself, Lando, in action figure form, along with Obi-Wan. I think he's long overdue, this figure. I know Princess Leia is right around the corner, but Obi-Wan is very necessary for this line. And we got new AT-AT ATCs from the Rogue One, and these ones actually walk. It is going to be cool. I'm going to have to pick one of these up. After this, we have Blitzway seems to be making their way through the toy market with the impressive sculpting of the Ghostbusters. I must say, the head sculpting on these figures are so accurate that it's almost lifelike. It's just amazing. And not only are they doing 12-inch figures, they're also going into the 6-inch figures. So you have the 12-inch figures that are kind of like Hot Toys sideshow type figures, and then you have the 6-inch figures, which look very well detailed, very articulated. I'm hoping that they come with extra heads, because a lot of them have that open mouth head, which a lot of fans are either a fan of it or not. But I'm hoping that they do have switchable heads, so you can change their expressions if you want or not, according to what you like. I like the proton screens. They look like they can bend, so it looks like there's some wire in there, so you can actually direct them in the direction that you want, which is pretty much accurate to the movie, because you know those things never really shoot out straight anyway. And I just love the diorama that had these guys on. Just amazing. Finding the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Where can I get a big half Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? Next is one of my favorites, Dragon Ball Z. Right here we have Cell, who's very high in the secondary market, so they're doing him in prime color, so he's returning. So you'll be able to pick him up, don't miss him this time around. And then you have Gohan, who is in Super Saiyan mode when he's fighting Cell, and he's all battle damaged, just like his father normally is when he goes into battle. After we have SH Figuarts Joker from the Suicide Squad. These guys are doing amazing sculpting as well, especially their Harley Quinn figure. It's dead on. It comes with 3 different expressions, and I have to say it is so amazing and so well done. I don't know if anyone can compete, but you always have Mayfix, and they are trying to compete with your money as well for Suicide Squad. You have Joker here with his bare feet and jacket, open chest, and then you have another Harley Quinn. And if you compare the two, you can see that this Harley is second to F8's Figuarts, I have to say. Sorry about that, but it's true. You just take a look at it. Nightmare Batman. They're also going to be doing from Batman vs Superman, of course, and then we have like regular Batman. These figures are roughly around the 6-inch size, as well as the Figuarts, so they should be able to fit in with some of your other 6-inch figures. They might be a little bit smaller. Here we have the Wonder Woman. Yeah, they might be a bit smaller, but they definitely fit in well if I find that the Harley Quinn from the line there, Injustice, fits really well with DC Icon figures if you want to mix and match them that way. And here we have Superman, and next up is my favorite, Batman. This Batman is cool. It's the armored Batman, and it's battle damage. You can actually see the side of his face in the mask, and that is really neat. I'm not sure if any of the other companies are offering that, but yeah, this one is definitely a definite buy for me. One of the big surprises here we have is Dazzler on a roller skates in that 70s outfit with a microphone. This one I might just pick up just for a fun looking figure, it looks like, even though I don't really get Marvel Legends these days. And I'm definitely gonna pick this one up. It's Angela. For those of you who remember, she used to be in the Spawn comics, but the rights went over to Marvel, so now that's where she is, and she won the fan poll last year. Here's a whole wave of them. I don't remember the big cat fellow in the back, but that's the Bela figure, and then of course you have Dark Hawk. Then Netflix is gonna get some figures based on the Marvel shows they've been doing for Marvel. So here we have Jessica Jones. Daredevil's in the work, so he's gonna be there. I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably get around to some of the other characters or the newer shows that are coming up. like Cage, Luke Cage, and of course they showed off the Punisher, which looks exactly like the actor and looks really really dead on. Very very impressive and very surprised. This was not something I saw coming. And here we have wave 2 of the X-Men line. There you got the classic looking Sunfire, 90s Cyclops, and Polaris finally. Oh, Warlock is a Build-A-Figure. He's a big guy in the back. There you have Age of Apocalypse Magneto in 3 3/4 inch. So these are a few 3 3/4 inch Marvel Legend figures here, which has the same name, which kind of can get confusing. So make sure when you ask for it by name, you tell them you want the 6-inch ones. Unless you collect the 3 3/4 inch ones, or unless you collect both, then hey, you have no problem. Here we have the San Diego Comic-Con box set with a lot of cool characters and some really needed characters like Enchantress and Dread Knight. Very very cool. Purple Man's in there too. Jessica Jones, bad guy from the show. And here you have the other wave that should be out soon with Wonder Man. And then we have DC's Multiverse. Those TV figures look really well done. Zoom and Jay Garrett Flash with the Build-A-Figure Shark and the other Build-A-Figure, the Batman suit that Jim Gordon rides in or operates. The Build-A-Figures are getting a lot better. And here's a company that turned a lot of heads, Mezco, showing what they can do with 6-inch figures and real cloth clothing. The outfits and the Ghostbusters look a little off, but I'm sure they're going to tweak them. These are prototypes. But the rest of the stuff they showed really, really kick-ass, man. Like that Spider-Man. Apparently there's going to be 3 different versions of this Spider-Man. So obviously Symbiote's going to be out there. And there's already 3 different versions of Daredevil that they've shown. It's showing the classic, regular, and of course him when he was, I think he was the leader of the Hand. Deadpool, I hear there's a few different variants of him. Mezco's gonna make a variants of pretty much all the figures that they're doing. Just a matter of which ones they're gonna do, is we never know. I love this Red Skull, the long trench coat, and the Cosmic Cube. This one I'm thinking out to pick up. Mezco is gonna take so much of my money. And here he is in the classic jumpsuit. When you used to fight Captain America back in the 70s and a little bit early 80s friend. And then we have Punisher. This Punisher here with the Red Skull chest armor is supposed to be loaded with a lot of weapons, I'm hearing. So he's gonna come with a lot of guns. Then we go to DC Reverse Flash, one of my favorite characters. They're doing a really cool job with him along with the Flash. So I've got to go back and pre-order the Flash. Can't have one for the other. This one is definitely a must-have. He's supposed to be polystone and real cloth clothing and light up eyes. Then we have Deathstroke. I'm not sure if there's gonna be a variant of him, but just the amount of weapons he comes with are pretty cool. And then we have surprise Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. Did not see this one coming, so they might be doing figures of these guys, and this one looks great. So just a little highlight here. The finish off the Superpowers line. Kotobukiya is finished off Superpowers line with Wonder Woman. Tongue twister. And of course DC Collectibles, one of my favorite companies. Their bombshells are looking amazing. Here's them with some of their accessories that I didn't have pictures of earlier in my other video. So start off with Harley Quinn. Then we get a little Poison with Poison Ivy. Then the last 2 we have here is like the Wonder Woman and Batwoman. When I'm going to make a regular Batwoman with cape and regular costume, I'm still waiting for that. This Wonder Woman still has that crazy face, but I love it. And look at all the accessories she comes with. Pretty neat. And where would Batwoman be without her bat? The bombshells are really taking off. I'm so happy they're finally doing a figure line of these. And here we have Batman from the Rebirth 7-pack that DC Collectibles are doing. These are going to be 6.75 inches tall, so which means they're going to be like the regular size figures and not icon size, which is 6 inch. Here we have Burnside's Batgirl that should be out late November, early December. Looking forward to this figure. And there we have again some shots of the TV figures as well as the movie figure line, which I'm still kind of on the fence about getting, except for this guy. I'm definitely buying Batman. DC Collectibles, do not take away any of these accessories. You better be sending him all the accessories that you're showing right now. You better be. Then again, we take another quick look at Superman. So Superman anime series will be kicking off starting in July. I'm sure we'll see more figures at Toy Fair in February. There he is and what he comes with, just extra hands. Hope they add something else more, but I guess that's a good start. My other favorite pack that I'm really looking forward to, the Expressions pack, which has Batman with many different expressions from the cartoon, and it's supposed to be compatible with your other Batman figures. So if you've been getting each and every Batman figure, no matter what he comes with or who he comes with, you're gonna have enough heads to change each and every expression of those Batman figures, which is gonna be neat. It's gonna make a very display on your shelf or in your diorama. Then again, we take another look at Catwoman and the Riddler with their accessories. Of course, she comes with the kitty and a whip. Where would Catwoman be without her whip? And not my favorite Riddler. Here he comes with the cane. That's all he's coming with. And here's a line that's becoming my all-time favorite line. DC Icon. So we're gonna take a look at some of their accessories that come with. Here we have Shazam that comes with his lightning hands, grabbing hands, and the book there with the names Zeus, Achilles, all those characters. Here we have Sinestro with the construct sword and shield. Really neat, and of course changeable hands. Nightwing. Oh, this guy looks amazing. It's gonna be nice to add somebody new to the Bat family, and who better than Nightwing? Deadshot's looking pretty neat too. I like the sniper rifle and the gun with the silencer. Really neat, really Deadshot-ish. And then we get into the other set that we saw. Of course, the Booster Gold and Blue Beetle are a 2-pack. And look at the accessories they come with. They actually come with drinks in their hands and a leg. I gotta get 2 sets of these. So just like to have them sitting on a chair, having a drink with their legs. Dog, yeah, both of them get legs. There we have Etrigan, the demon, and he comes with an extra head, which you can put that fire effect in his mouth to make it seem like he's blowing fire. Catwoman, of course, with her whip. What else will you give her? And Mezco's Dark Side, my favorite. I can't wait to have him. Are the pre-orders going up? Mezco, I want him now. Mezco, now. And of course, the biggest news hitting was that Matty Collector will end at the end of this year, ending off their run of Masters and Thundercats. But Super 7 is picking them up, and they're going to be still working with the 4 Horsemen. So Masters will still continue into next year under the Super 7 banner, or I should say their company, and also their delivery. So no more Digital River. As for Thundercats, it's still up in the air. It's still a little tricky to get the license, but I suggest checking out Pixel Dan's video. When he does the interview and stuff like that, you get a lot of information, and it's really cool. So they're trying. They're doing their best. They're trying, but what a bombshell at San Diego Comic-Con to drop. So there you have it, some of the highlights and some of my favorites and my definitely wants. What were yours? You can write it down, send me a post. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And until next time, enjoy toys and keep playing.